There we go. Alright, well, yeah, we should be live now. One day. Okay. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Play It Paint Live. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday evening. Here we go with one of these. We have a cool stream. I think it's going to be a cool stream tonight because, we're going to, where did it go? We're going to be painting some cool stuff. You can't really see it on screen right now. Don't worry. It's coming up. Just hang on for a minute. If you read the title of the stream, you know what is coming. So, here we go. And then let's go ahead and turn that on. Okay. And hopefully, am I not getting audio on here? I should be getting audio. Hold on. Let's see if one second. Where's the video? Okay. Let's check. Are we good? No, it's not. It's not. Let's do that. There you go. And output device is good. Let's do that one. Okay. Let's stop testing that. Okay, so we should be good to go on that side. Let's go ahead and just jump into our painting show. Hey, what's up, Cam? Yeah, we're gonna be. This is my first crack, my first shot painting some Bushido, and it's long awaited. I've been wanting to paint this forever, and we finally got some in this week. So let me show you what we are painting. Some of you may know the faction I wanted was the Silvermoon Syndicate. And so that's what we're working on tonight. I actually need to be like that. That's better. I wasn't paying too much attention to where my camera was, but so we're painting the Silvermoon faction, specifically the Jade Rose Gumi. Okay, so Jade Rose. So you can see this is. Hey, what's up, Sean? So you can see here is I don't know, what's her name? I don't know, but she's one of my favorite sculpts. I don't know her name. We'll get to know the names, but she is definitely one of my favorite sculpts. Let's see. She is Hey, what's up, Sean? You got the rest of yours today? Cool. Satsuko. Let's look at Satsuko for a minute here. A mere 11 rice. You can see she's pretty quick there with the 5 movement, and that's kind of nice. Hold on. I have a child screaming. Hold on. Wait. He may have stopped screaming. We'll see how. We're taking a gamble here. Both of my boys are still awake, and we're trying to stream. So we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed. Anyways, no, this isn't plastic. This is metal. But it's one of the new. I'll show you the difference between the Gen 1 metal and the Gen 2 metal. So sidestep, she has a key block, which is kind of cool. Agile, Disguise 5 is pretty hot. Dodge, just so much defense there. And she could do Shiatsu. She could do Shiatsu as a key feat. Remove 1 Berserk, Control, Frightened, Impetuous, Spirit Block, or Stun marker from target non-animal model. So she's got a clear. She's got a condition clear, basically. And she can also give somebody else an activation token. Okay, like her a lot. All right, Satsuko, kind of my favorite. But anyways, yeah. So the Gen 1 metal, in full disclosure, is not the best. Okay. Yeah, those wrists don't look breakable, right? Because here's here's one of the Gen 1 metal, and it's a fun sculpt, don't get me wrong, but you can see I couldn't even really fit the leg the way it's supposed to fit on the model because of how it's cut. So it just looks a little odd. And then again, this was during that age where they wanted everything on a tiptoe. So the model's on a tiptoe. It's got tiny little joints here and there. But yeah, none of these are done, by the way. I'm just color blocking right now. But yeah, so that's a Gen 1. Here's another Gen 1, although I do really like Saki. I, again, with the metal, with some of those joints, I couldn't get her umbrella right on the back. But I honestly, this pose has kind of gotten to me now. I kind of like it a lot like that now. Not totally over her head. I think this gives the model, you get a little bit more fun out of the model, like she's doing a cool little show for you or something. So Saki is really cool. Um, the boss is also a Gen 1 model, Hanami, and she's kind of cool, but you can see on her tiptoes again. Um, yeah, and you can see there's a lot of work to be done. We're just basically color blocking right now, but it's okay, right? Here's another Gen 1. I have the little. She's not obviously not a fan dancer. She's not nearly as cute as the other girls. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We still you have a fun you have a jungle cat pet. Okay, it's okay. We still love you. It's fine. Okay, not everybody wants to be a fan dancer. Yeah, I want to get the Buddha guy too. I have to order him. I gotta order him, and I gotta order the sumo guys because the sumo guys are cool. But she's cool. She's the animal tamer. Now so that's Gen 1. Gen 2 are like these. You can see, right? She's a little thicker for sure. This one is she's a little thicker than the other girls there. Uh, but she's pretty dope. I like her a lot. Um, but you can see no like this attachment is super strong. This attachment's super strong. There's no like fiddly arms. She's kneeling, so super cool, right? Not like tippy toe, like the opposite of the tippy toe, right? This model is really kind of growing on me. The old lady, she's cool. She's cool. I like her. She's like a spirit. She's like your mate. Now all of them kind of have those cool key feats. All the fan dancer have these really cool key feats to like turn you around or debuff you or make you not attack them or control you. They have a lot of cool key feats like this, but she's like the major spellcaster, right? So you don't really run a monk with them because they all kind of have good key feats, but uh, she's dope. Oh, you like the yeah? So again, Jade Rose is what. So I'm going for. I'm literally just following the name of the Gumi, right? Jade Rose is the theme, and yeah, you gotta admit that's a Gen 2, and that sculpt is fire, right? Right? I know it's 2D. Oh, it's 2D. So this is 3D. Is that better? Not really. She looks like she's like about to take a piss. She's not. She's not. She's not. I mean, she's cool. Don't get me wrong. She's cool. I'm sorry. You're cool. You have the cool mask. We love you. But yeah, like that's just a great sculpt, dude. Like if I wanted to, I could do like tattoos right up in there, right? Right in this area. If I had the ability, I should say. If I had the ability, I could do tattoos all up in this area, right? You don't get much of the back. That's where you want to put the tattoo on a model like that. Maybe Hanami. Not see, you don't get much there. You get a tiny little shoulder right there. If I want to put a Wu-Tang symbol I don't think I can. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't think I could. I don't think I'm good enough to do that. But yeah, we're gonna be working on these tonight, guys. So I'm excited. I'm excited. As you can see, I've been throwing the colors on them to get them going. And we if any one of them has been color blocked, it's gonna be our girl here, Satsuko, right? Who is just, oh my god, she's just so dope. So we're gonna maybe try to focus a little bit more on Satsuko here, maybe get her as close to finished as we can tonight. This is speed paint, by the way. Army Painter speed paint. That's it, boys. That's all, right? Like, you could write that off and say, yeah, 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 I'm done. Like, a lot of people, a lot of painters are just gonna go, yeah, yeah, I'm cool with that, I'm done. Cause look at it, right? Pretty dope. Not gonna lie, pretty dope. The skin basically done. I don't really have to do uh Satsuko what those fans do. They have sidestep defense, which is pretty sick. But she's more of she seems to be more of a debuffer. I mean, not a debuffer, but a force multiplier, right? She gets in there and she has invigorate. She can remove conditions. So she's nice against Sean's clan because she can. I think, can she clear poison? And they are cheaper than, yes, they are much cheaper than Citadel Contrast, and in my opinion, far better than Citadel Contrast. No, it can't remove poison. But just about everything else, Berserk, Control, Frightened, Impetuous, Spirit Block, or Stunned, can remove all of those for the cost of one key, which is pretty sexy, in my opinion. And she's a 2/6. She's a she's a 2/6 key stat. So Satsuko, right? All these, they're my whole crew. They're all fighting for best girl. Like, who's gonna be best girl? I don't know. Saki is kind of best girl too. She has a great sculpt. I don't even know. I'm not sure what she does. We'll find out. You gonna try some out? Um, Recommendations. If you are going to go with speed paint, Gravelord Gray is a workhorse. Okay, this is your Basilicanum Gray, and I love Basilicanum Gray, but this rocks the shit right here. Gravelord Gray is fantastic. The skin, remarkably good. Crusader skin. So if you guys want to know, like, this Asian skin here, what I did was base coat with Crusader skin, and then I did a thinned down, like a 1-to-1 thinned down pallid bone to give it that warmth, that Asian skin warmth that we know and we love. Pretty much all the colors are really good. The only thing I will warn you, Cam, if you're gonna go with speed paint, one thing to know, if I can find it, there is burnt leather or worn leather, I think it's called. Worn leather is snakebite leather, and I know the dot is too brown. It's too brown. This dark wood is wildwood, so be careful with that. If it just says worn leather, just know that's snakebite leather. To give you an idea, this hair is worn leather, and Saki's hair is that wood, the wood color. And you can see they're very different, but the color of the dot on the packaging looks almost the same. So just be aware of that. Other than that, speed paints are a major go for me. I would give that my thumbs up. Anyway, let's get down to it, right? So we're gonna work mostly on Satsuko because she is kind of best girl, right? Satsuko is kind of, she is kind of best girl. Not gonna lie. All right, and then I think Jake is probably gonna pop on too. So, Jake said he was going to try to pop on, and we're going to talk about Wrath of Kings, and he's going to talk about, he's going to express his frustration with not getting his Bushido. And it's a legit gripe. He did not get his Bushido, and at this point, most of us are getting our Bushido in. Oh yeah. You gotta try some out on some Malifaux. Yeah, I tried Colette too last weekend, Cam, and Colette 2, pretty dope. Pretty dope, in my opinion. Um, Easier to learn than Colette 1. If you want to play Colette, I would tell people to start with Colette 2 because she's easier to run. She's easier to understand. But if you still want to pull out the dope highlight reel plays, you know what I'm talking about, right? The major bullshit that I've pulled over the years with her. If you want to run that, you're still gonna be in Colette 1, but don't sleep on Colette 2. Okay? Colette 2, very dope. You can run. I think I had the worst. My first game with Colette 2, I had the absolute worst strat and scheme pool for Colette, period. I had the worst one and still rocked it with her. Still did I lost, don't get me wrong. I lost, but uh, but just barely, right? Basically, it was an all killy strat and pool, and like nothing good for me, right? But we still held our own. We still did okay. You know, we could hold our heads up high. All right, I'm trying to figure out how do I want to do this Jade. He's curious about yeah. Colette 2 is a good time though. You want to get her on the board. Okay, so we're gonna use this pastel green, but I need to go get in and shade a little bit deeper. So what I really need, let me see if I hope I have some. I could use this aquatic turquoise down low. It's a little too blue. Teal ink would be ideal. If I got some teal ink, that would be pretty good. Got some good greens. I think I have some teal ink. But yeah. Played Colette 2 into all the nerd store right now. Okay. No worries. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna use some teal ink here. And we're just gonna use this as like a really hard, there's not that many hard lines, obviously, because it's all cloth, but I do want the ability to really get in there, right? Ugh, I actually need that a little bit more. Okay, so here we go. Right, so I'm just gonna use this to, I'm using it almost more like a shade, but I want to draw that shadow in a little bit deeper. And then I'll highlight it out with the much lighter green, right? So yeah, just paint a little Satsuko. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting and what you should be painting tonight, dude. We are doing the Bushido. We are doing the Bushido. Okay. And we're also going to have to pick an actual track for this. It's kind of like a rose lavender I have on here right now. I think it's like Volupus Pink for you contrast paint users, but I want to draw it up to more of a rose, like a rose pink color. Okay. So let's see what we have here for rose pink. I have this really nice laser magenta that I think we're going to use. Oh yeah, that's a nice color. Okay. All right. So this laser magenta, you can see it's just giving me a solid deeper magenta color here. And then we're going to draw it out to like a really cool pink. So a lot of pastels on these. And I almost want to put a print in here, but I don't think I have the ability to really rock a freehand on like heavily folded cloth like that. It's just never really been within my repertoire. What up, man? Hey, let me make sure you're coming in. Say something. Oh no, you're not. Hold on. It's not. I gotta fix this. Oops. I don't want to have another stream where it sounds like I'm just talking to myself. It should be that one.
Okay. Like, uh-oh. What's up, guys? It's me. I'm taking over. Just kidding. Octave's troubleshooting.
All right. How are we now?
Hopefully coming through.
Yeah, we're both coming through.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cam wants to know, do those paints get darker tones the more layers? Yes, they do, but you got to be careful with them. They're like contrast paints. They'll rip if you don't give them enough time to dry between coats. Oh shit, it's Jake. It's the comment.
What's up?
It's Cam.
Cam?
Yeah,
What's up, dude?
it's Cam. Cam has played some Bushido before. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Nice. Did you like it, Cam?
We'll get his take on it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Oh man, I haven't talked to Cam forever.
Yeah,
Cam's a
right. You hang out here long enough, you'll just run into everybody from back in the day.
that's good stuff.
So what are you working on right now?
I am up Garitzi by walk.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I had today off, and I was like, I'm gonna paint all this Garitzi, and then I sat down and I was like, man, these minis are so good. I wanna really take my time on them, and then I painted today.
You painted how many?
Well, two. I've
Okay.
got the I did the blood buddy, but I spent like I don't know. I just got lost time. Spent like 10 hours doing NM shield breaker. Pretty happy with it though.
Nice. Well, that's a super cool model. That would be one that you want to
Oh
spend a
man,
lot of time on. Yeah.
yeah, dude, all the minis so feel so bad every time I sit down. I'm like, I can't believe.
Uh, you're cutting in and out for some reason, and it might be my fault.
Oh dear, it might be my headset. Hang on. Is that any clearer?
Yeah, that's much better.
Oh, okay, cool. The mic was just too far away from the mouth.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Cameron is saying that he played Gen 1. He felt the rules were a little too bloated for Bushido Gen 1, but the models were always cool.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
That's awesome, man. Dang, does Cam still have the YouTube going?
I don't know. Cameron, you doing any YouTube stuff? I haven't seen anything on your channel for a while. I still follow you on Instagram where you're still putting out that cool art. Slarp and the sticker stuff that you've been working on. Super cool.
Oh, that's sick. I gotta. What's your Instagram handle, Cam? I gotta follow you. Man, when he replies, he's so followed.
It, yeah, it's like a 90-second delay. So it takes a minute here.
Oh, okay.
I think actually I think I know. It's called Blog Did This. Is his Instagram.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, dude, these models are dope.
Oh, I see that boy.
The damn Bushido models are so good.
Ah, what a tease. What a big
Yeah.
tease. Wait till your followers find out what they did to your boy. Did me dirty. They
You
did me
have
dirty, guys.
your initial criticism of GCT prior to playing Bushido
it's
is that
it's not right what they did.
you currently cannot play Bushido because yeah. Yeah, it's
I am incapable to play Bushido.
pretty messed up. So yeah, when we were talking about you guys, some of you guys probably remember this on the other feed that we did. We got all super hype over Bushido, and we were like losing our minds. We were gonna buy everything for Bushido, and then like the day after that stream, I put in an order with GCT Studios, and I threw in all these models here, and I threw in the models Jake wanted, right? So it's all in one order. So we placed the order. We didn't hear anything from GCT, no confirmation of shipping or anything like that. And then suddenly, yesterday, they show up at my house. And I'm like, oh shit, all this stuff is here. So I crack it open and I see all this stuff and I'm looking at I'm looking at these blisters and I'm looking at the packing list, and the packing list has all this stuff, it has the cards for my clan, and then it had listed, it had the cards for Jake's clan, and it had his starter set. But none of that was in the box. So
Nowhere to be seen.
so he got done dirty, basically. It was
They're gonna make it right. I'm sure. I'm sure.
yeah, I guess I guess it won't. YouTube won't let you post the link, but I gave him your IG account name. So, and you found him, right?
Oh, yeah, I just followed. I just followed you.
Nice.
Yeah, you just gotta follow. I know he probably gets so many he doesn't know, but one of the ones he just got is me.
Oh man. All right. So we'll work on this lady
Figment
here.
on Instagram. So that's that follow cam. That's me.
And you gotta follow Cam. You gotta follow Jake. His is glutton for pigment, right? I got that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow for my 4 viewers. Glutton for pigment is Jake on Instagram. So we're gonna get Jake 4
That's me.
more.
That's where you can see. Oh yeah. Yeah, just give it to me because I'll feel like a really pretty girl. You'll make my day.
Oh man. But yeah, so that's going on. And last Monday, uh, Jake played his first game at Wrath of Kings. You want to tell us about that?
Oh, dude, yeah, it was fun times. Fun times. We played a skirmish. I was rocking the Garitzi, and I played against Octave, and he was playing his Hadros. Um, let's see, I'm trying to think what I
Fish
brought. I
boys?
brought the big guy, Goreball. Yeah, the fish boys. The fish boys are so cool, man. Not only do they look awesome, but they're like their playstyle really is funny. Like
Yeah.
you were right. It's no joke. It's like super silly the way that their synergy of like just pushing my guys all around and pulling them all over the board and like separating me out so I can't do my like group activations and stuff like that. That was really cool to see that play out. But yeah, super fun game. You played a mission where you had to we had to like mark some of my guys. There were like 6 of my guys that were marked, and you needed to like extract some intelligence or something from them.
Yeah. You have to talk to
So
them.
you had to talk to them but not kill them. Yeah. And then my mission was kind of similar, but it was just 3 of your guys, and I had to kill them. I had to kill them and grab something that they had, or it was
You were
like
taking
I was
them
taking them
prisoner.
prisoner, right? So
Yeah.
I was incapacitating them and taking them back to my board edge. And really cool game. I was so pleased that like literally like it felt like about halfway through the first turn I was like, oh okay, I get this, and then I was playing pretty independently. Like you were helping me
It
out with just like basic stuff, but
yeah, it was pretty
yeah,
quick once you got the flow of it. The core mechanics are really simple, so you got it pretty quick, and then yeah, we were just you just end up just playing a game, right?
yeah, and it's good stuff. I really like the system.
Yeah, I just like how easy it is to resolve stuff, right? The game has
Mm-hmm.
cool. It's not like the game has just really flat mechanics. It actually has some pretty cool mechanics, kind of baked into the charts and the abilities, but it
Mm-hmm.
resolves so quickly. That's the nice part. Is like, oh, okay, this happens, and then it's not like you're not gonna sit there and like argue about it. It's like it says here you do this and this happens based on the chart, and that's it. It's one of the
Yeah,
things I really like
super
about it.
quick. I really like that too. Um, yeah, just a smooth, fun experience. It's like the game moves quickly. There's a lot of deep strategy to it. I mean, we were just playing a skirmish. I imagine it gets even heavier duty when you get into the battle games.
Yeah,
But
it gets a
skirmish is all
little
right
bit
with
more.
me.
Hmm.
Yeah, skirmish is all right. I could see playing. I could see playing mostly skirmish because I mean I just like the smaller size games. I like that we did it in like. I mean, even with you teaching me, we wrapped that game up in an hour.
Yep, super nice.
So yeah, yeah, really fun. I'm looking forward to more Wrath of Kings. Like I say, I bought into it. Like I clown this game when it came out. We've talked about that.
We
You and I
both
both
did.
did. And
Yeah.
then yeah, but you actually bought into it though.
Because I was like, oh, that's so
um,
cheap. I'm just going to buy it and paint it and sell it. That was my whole plan.
yeah.
At no point was I going to play it. But
And that was a good plan. I mean, it was a hot Kickstarter. You got so much stuff in that Kickstarter.
yeah, but what happened was when it showed up, and then I painted it. I painted the two factions that I was sure I was going to sell. So I painted Nasir first, and then I painted Goritzi, and then I painted. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep Shelhan because I like that. I'm gonna keep that just because it's like all Chinese dudes and you get a dragon, so it's cool. So
Right.
um, so I painted the first two factions though, and I'm like, oh, I need content for my channel, so let's play one. And I forgot. I think I played with Phil. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Is I played the first game of Wrath of Kings with Phil, and we both thought it was going to be kind of stupid, and then we both really liked it. So that's kind of how that happened. Was not we were not supposed to like that game, but turns out, yeah, really like it.
That's hilarious. Well, and then all these years later, like I kind of did the same thing where I bought all that stuff on eBay and I was doing it kind of as a joke. I was like, I don't really know if this game is good, but Octave said do it. And then after our game, like now walk is life. Walk is life now. Like it's so good. I just want to play more.
Yeah, and like you said, you could play because of how like easy the core mechanics are. You could play a lot of games of it and not like fry your brain,
Oh, totally. And
which
I
is
love
cool.
that. Yeah, man, because it's like I mean, the other game we talked about it on here before, but the other game that I'm playing mostly these days is AOS.
Hmm.
And that's considered like, of a GW game, that's considered like the more simple game. But it's like after a game and then like I'm fatigued. I need to sit down. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, man, this is a lot of info to hold in my head all at once, and it's just so nice to have that little chart,
Hmm.
and you just roll one die and you're good to go. It is, yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. But like you said, it's still like you would think that that would be simple and stupid. But then there were all these different ways to kind of mitigate that, and like the different, weapon abilities that change the your opponent's like defense table and stuff. It's just so nice that it's all in one place on your card. You don't have to think about it.
Yep, it's all baked in there. Oh, I have an important question. Okay, don't know if you're
Mm.
ready. What makes a good Hawaiian shirt? Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Now we're gonna talk important Hawaiian shirts, and I will warn you, I might get a little bit racist, so I apologize in advance. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But what makes a good? Well, I'll tell you this. I am one who does partake of the Hawaiian shirts, and I do wear them. I used to wear them more often because I used to go to tropical places more often. So I used to go to Hawaii more often, um, pre-kids. And I used to go to I would go to like Miami Beach, and I would wear Hawaiian shirts there. Um, Funniest story in Hawaii is I went to Hawaii with my now wife. We went there just on a vacation before we got married. Hey, what's up, Chris? And I'm rocking a Hawaiian shirt. And I told her, like, when we're flying over there, I told her, like, dude, like, when we get off the plane, like, 20 minutes later, I'm gonna be brown. Okay, like I know this color right now looks pretty brown, and we're in California, but it's something different when I land in Hawaii. 20 minutes off that plane, I am like it looks like I'd lived there my whole life. Okay, so that's what happens. My hair gets a little wavier because of the saltwater air and all that stuff, right? So I look like full blown Hawaiian when I land in Hawaii. Uh,
Mhm.
and so we get there and we get to the hotel, and we've only been in Hawaii for like I said, maybe an hour by this time because we just got to our hotel, we check in, whatever. And we were out by the pool for a minute, and I'm like, okay, I got to run back to the room and get something. So I'm on my way back to the room, and somebody stops me in the pool area, and he's like, "Hey, are you taking orders right now?" Like they thought I was working
Oh,
there because
oh
I'm a
man.
Hawaiian in a Hawaiian shirt. I'm not Hawaiian, but I look Hawaiian in a Hawaiian shirt, and they just some old dude's like, "Hey, are you taking a drink order?" I'm like, no, I'm on vacation too, asshole." But anyway, so
Oh
so
my
yeah,
god.
I do like my Hawaiian shirts. I guess that's the moral of the story. So for a good Hawaiian shirt, why is my kid screaming? I think he's screaming at his tablet. Anyway, uh, for a good Hawaiian shirt, you want to determine first off, you want to know you want to make a hard decision. Okay, you either you're either gonna go with a classic Hawaiian shirt, and or you're gonna go with a modern Hawaiian shirt. So you're either gonna go with a good Hawaiian shirt or you're gonna be fucking wrong. Okay. So I'm I'm of the opinion you wear the if you're gonna go Hawaiian shirt, you wear the classic Hawaiian shirt, meaning you wear the classic prints. You don't go for the modern Hawaiian prints. I kind of hate them. They're like all banana leaves, and the shirts are heavier for some reason, and they just you look like you got like a Banana Republic crashed on you. You don't look like you're rocking a true Hawaiian shirt in the spirit of a Hawaiian shirt, right? So I vote classic Hawaiian shirt, um, right? So if you're gonna rock some like Magnum PI shit, rock it, right? Just own it, okay? Because that's the vibe you're going for, and you just go for that, right? Don't try to like be subtle about it and be, oh, I'm just gonna get this like beige Hawaiian shirt with some tan leaves on it, like that's terrible shit, okay? Rock the true Hawaiian shirt. Go for a classic Hawaiian shirt. Don't be afraid of colors. It's that's why you wear those shirts because and yes, it's true. Islanders look better in them. I'm sorry, it's just a fact because you either look like a tourist or you look like you work there. That's just the sad truth of Hawaiian shirts. But if you can, you would rather look like you work there. Just my opinion. You don't want to look like right. You don't want to. Oh, you're out, Cameron. All right, Cameron will get the Hawaiian shirt lesson on the replay. But anyway, like I said, classic
You
Hawaiian
can.
shirt. If you're gonna spend money, you can get yourself an Avanti Hawaiian shirt. Okay, they're a bit pricey, and some of the styles are pretty ridiculous. You want to stay away from jazz themed Hawaiian shirts, okay? Because that's nonsense. Uh, Dragons are good though. If you're gonna go with Avanti, dragons, koi, um, basically any island features, those are all good. Those make good Hawaiian shirts. But yeah, stay away from shit like jazz or blues notes and that kind of thing. Because yeah, that's okay if you're gonna go to downtown Disney or whatever. But if you're gonna rock a Hawaiian shirt, rock the Hawaiian shirt, right? Anyways,
Makes
uh,
sense.
that's that's my opinion. So stay away from like really heavy, thick. Like if it's like a thick cotton Hawaiian shirt, that's awful. Don't do that. Just go for like the classic styles with the if they have flowers. Don't be afraid to wear flowers. I know. I'm painting like ladies right now, and they're really pretty, and we're gonna put flowers on them. But for guys wearing Hawaiian shirts, rock the flowers. It's cool too. Um, that's like that's your opportunity. You can wear the brighter colors. You can wear that kind of stuff. So uh, what else am I missing? Oh, pajama top collar. So You know what I mean? That open collar much better than just a standard button down. So I think
Oh
that's
yeah, I
it.
know what you're talking about.
I think that's it. Yeah, just just own your Hawaiian shirt. And yeah, if you're gonna be Magnum PI, you wear that red shirt. That those his shirt is like that shit is worth money. That Avanti that he has, that it's like a red Avanti shirt with parrots on it or like macaws.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the Magnum PI shirt. But yeah. Oh, and then if you really want to be like if you really want to go hardcore, and we're gonna skip Hawaii for a minute, look into a barong, which are it's if you're hanging out with Filipino dudes, and I as a as a duly elected Filipino dude, I give you permission to go get yourself an authentic barong because they're dope. The barong is like the it's kind of like the official Philippine shirt of the Philippines, and what it is uh, it's like a long sleeve button down shirt. It's some of they're often pretty formal, but you can get like casual ones too. But what's so cool about them is that they're made out of pineapple fiber, which is the
Oh,
coolest damn thing. Like you put that shirt on, you're like, whoa, this is weird because it's like super breathable, but it's also got like this rigidity to it, so it's not gonna wrinkle, but it's like super comfortable. Um,
interesting.
Highly recommend that. Like if you really want to go hardcore, Michael, like if you really want to go full Islander, go out and fight. Don't get a like a fake barong either. Like ask them like where can I get a real barong? And they'll get you the pineapple fiber ones. Like I have one from my family that's been passed down for a while that's like dope as shit, and I've only wore it like maybe 4 times in my whole life. Um, but they're awesome shirts. So anyway, I hope that answers the question. But yeah, any thoughts on Hawaiian shirts? I don't know. Okay.
Those were good thoughts. Those were good thoughts.
All right.
I would just
Back.
say that as somebody with super super light skin, it's like all of that stuff is good advice. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're a little nervous, like maybe just get like a navy one with like crazy flowers on it, and not
There you
like
go.
super bright
Yeah.
background, but like work some darker colors into it. It's in some places
Oh yeah. No. 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 Yeah.
because
For sure. You could do
otherwise,
that. Yeah.
yeah, otherwise I'll be looking pretty pale. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a bunch of them because at my work when we do our like quarterly bonus, it was like a tradition to wear a Hawaiian shirt that day. So I had a
Nice.
bunch of Hawaiian shirts for that. I still wear them sometimes. Um,
That's cool.
but yeah,
I love Hawaiian shirts. I think they're fantastic.
yeah, and they're super comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what else there is to do here on Satsuko. Oh, I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna build up this pink a little bit more because I want that to be super bright. And I am just hoping for. I'm gonna take another COVID test today because that was the other news. Was I Monday night I took the weekly test that you're supposed to take for our work. We take a weekly test, and that is, you know, whether or not you are vaccinated. We want to protect our employees, so we have everybody test. So I took my weekly test, and for the first time ever, I saw that second stripe on there. I was like, oh crap, that's weird. Uh, so I had to go
Uh,
back and tell Jake and everybody I gamed with that day, hey, guess what, guys? Which was kind of sad. Uh, but everybody was cool about it, right? We didn't know. And hopefully everybody's
Yeah,
still feeling
I
good.
mean, there's no way to know. Yeah, man, I feel fine. No stuff. I guess I'll follow the CDC guidelines and I'll take a test on the fifth day. But like I say, that's just the state of the world now, and you didn't know.
Hmm.
It's all good.
And the good news too is this is day 3 of at least me being aware, and I'm still asymptomatic. So for whatever
That's
that's
good.
worth, that's like that. I consider myself pretty fortunate there too, right? I mean, it could have gone
Yeah, no, that's
south
good
pretty
news.
quickly, right? But yeah.
And like I mean, I feel pretty good about like it's like I'm triple vaxxed and I go to work every day and everything's been cool. Like I've traveled now, I've gone to concerts and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
so far, been able to stay healthy. So I
Yeah.
think I feel pretty confident about it.
Yeah. I've traveled and been to plenty of stuff. It just I I guess for a second there, I was thinking after having done all that, I'm like, I should be like I must have missed it. I must have missed the boat, right? It's not going to
Yeah.
happen to me. And then I saw that thing. I was like, oh well, there it is.
You never even got it like back in the early days.
Nope. And
Yeah, me either.
the weird thing there too is I was only locked down for 2 weeks before going back to work.
Oh wow.
Right? Yeah,
Oh dang.
I was one of the first people to go back to work, um,
Wow.
and never got it. So, and I'm really
Dang.
happy about that because that's when we didn't know anything and people were getting a lot sicker. Obviously we didn't have access to a
For sure.
vaccine. That was really the scarier times. So getting it
Oh yeah,
now, at
big time.
least, I don't feel right. I'm not nearly as concerned. I just now it's more about I don't want to get anybody else sick,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Well, and that's kind of the way I always felt. It's like, but it would be a pretty awful way to find out you have some underlying heart condition or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Like oh, your oxygenation is horrible. We're gonna put you on a ventilator and you'll probably die.
Right.
That would
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah. Jeez. God, that'd be so bad. But no, I'm happy that you're asymptomatic and it sounds like everybody else in your house is cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
And also, I'm glad it was well after I saw my dad. Uh,
Oh,
my
okay.
my dad he already had it, but it's always just a little dicier, right? Because he's 82 now. Well, no, he's gonna be 80. He's gonna
Yeah.
be 82 this year. No, no, no. He's gonna be 83 this year. Holy crap! Yeah. So,
Dang.
we're always looking out for him. Um,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and with the variants and everything, it's like people have gotten it multiple times. Yeah, it's just better to err on the side of caution.
yeah. There's some guys that I worked with that have gotten it like 3 or 4 times already. It's just like, geez, and then, and they got vaccinated and everything. It's just like, whoa. Um, there was one guy who used to work for me, and he got it like 4 times. And every
Oh my
time he
God.
got it, it was because he lived with his sister, and his sister also she worked from home the whole time, but she during the worst parts she would just keep going to the gym. So she would just keep going to the
Oh my
gym and
God.
getting it and giving it to her brother. So that was pretty terrible. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I was like, how are you getting this? Because we're doing really well here, like keeping everybody isolated and all that good stuff. And he finally told me, he's like, look, dude, my
That's
my sister just keeps getting it.
God. That's crazy.
All right, so I don't. I'm tempted to do some fancy shit on her, but I mean, she looks fine. She looks good.
Looking good right now, but
We're gonna be pretty happy with that. I'll work on the basing later. The basing, I decided to go pretty simple because I'm just gonna put flowers and stuff on the base. You know, instead of doing like
nice.
cobblestone, we'll just do that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, just some flowers will look good.
Yeah. So, right. So fingers crossed. Hopefully, if I'm negative tomorrow, I can bust these ladies out here against Matt's 20 guys that he already has ready to go. Matt built his Bushido empire while the rest of us were pissed. GC, the rest of us are like, "Where's my stuff?" And Matt's, "Oh, I got 10 more guys." And he's painting them fast and just putting them in chat. Hey, look, another one, guys. Just making us all
Oh,
feel
I know.
bad. How dare you, Matt?
They they look fantastic too. Yeah, I really dig his stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like his theme is like a red, black, and like a gray theme, which is super cool.
Oh yeah, it's super sharp.
Oh, I
Great.
gotta block out the yellows and stuff. Also, I also mentioned this too. So all of our deep cut studios mats are in. Haters.
Oh, nice.
uh, so all of those are in. So now we have a bunch of mats. We're starting to get some minis in. So we can finally start to get the ball rolling on getting some games in. CQ is pretty confident they're going to get stuff in. That means I can start scheduling events if we want to do events there.
That's cool. So they are gonna stock it, huh?
According to Kelly, yeah, she says they're gonna bring it in. So I'm like, okay,
Very cool.
but I don't think it's gonna be a great deal for them because they don't have a distributor, right? They would just have to order like us from GCT and just be like, where's our stuff? I'm half tempted to not build my sumo wrestlers until CQ confirms like if they're getting their stuff, because then I'll just wait, right? I can play this for a while until they get their stuff in, so I have a reason to buy
I
stuff.
mean, that's probably smart.
Yeah,
It's probably
see the
smart.
black, red, black, gray is my go-to combo. I know it's because all your Aristea stuff is red, black, and gray too. But
Game.
yeah, already searching for other. So um, there's like 4 themes in Silvermoon. You got this theme, you got uh, the sumo wrestler guys, and then you have like some more generic themes. Like there's one theme that you can take as long as you don't take any of these ladies. There's a different theme you can take, which gives you like luck tokens. So it's pretty cool. But um, I also do like the pirates.
Pirates are pretty sweet.
That might be a
And
pretty
they have
cool.
fish people.
They do have fish people.
There's just not as much for the pirates.
Yeah. Honestly, I pretty much like the looks of like all the factions. It's just liking some more than others.
Yeah, I don't think there's a bad looking faction.
But I knew I wanted to have fan ladies and sumos out of the gate. That was pretty important.
Yeah, I want some classic like samurai guys, and then I don't know. I might do some Oni
Oh,
someday
like
because those look really cool.
so the prefecture guys, and then Oni.
Yeah, yeah. Or there's like the Chinese faction too that has the panda. That's the other one I was thinking about.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah.
It's tough to choose because yeah, it's super tough to choose. So I probably just won't choose. I'll probably just do.
Just buy more until we stop. Until some other game is like, oh, we're gonna play that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, these chicks are pretty nuts though. Like they can't. They have that disguised rule, so you can't charge them until you have enough ki. You can't like engage them in combat until you have enough ki, and then you have to check against their disguise skill.
Mm,
So
interesting.
they're
Yeah, I don't
that's
know anything about playing the actual game.
oh okay, but yeah,
I just saw
basically
stuff and
there's
I bought it.
yeah, you take like a skill check. Otherwise, you just think they're a bunch of fine dinies and you don't want to engage.
Cool.
You're like, I'm not supposed to fight them. Those are the fine dinies over there. Ain't nobody gonna mess with them.
Very similar to like the bells back in
Yeah,
Alpha.
yeah.
Nice.
So are you? Do you have like a summer break, or I mean, you're still working,
No,
right?
no.
No.
Yeah, no. Summer's actually like extremely busy for me because everybody wants all their data that we've been collecting all year for the summer. So we're
Oh,
just like
gotcha.
generating reports and stuff all summer. Yeah.
Oi. So so for you, like the least busy times would be like spring break, winter break, that kind of thing.
Spring break's pretty good. And honestly, kind of like, well, not this year and last year, but on a regular because we're renewing the curriculum, so we have to set up a bunch of new stuff. But usually, like right away when school starts in the fall, because I've already done a lot of legwork to get it ready.
Oh, okay.
Usually, that's a little lighter, and then things start to pick up, around the midway point. So around like end of the year and stuff, things get a little heavier duty. But yeah, spring's probably the slowest time for me.
Okay. That's cool. Don't think you pay key for a disguise check. No, you don't. You don't have to pay the key. You just have to have the minimum. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to have the. You're right, Chris. You have to have a minimum key rating. So if you have to have at least a key stat of 2 to try to engage uh, a disguised character.
Oh, we didn't talk about our other game the other day too.
Oh, Shadows of Brimstone, or are you thinking of a
Yeah.
different game? Shadows is
No,
awesome.
yeah, Shadows of Brimstone. Shadows was a ton of fun. Oh my God, we saved Jose's life, and then so Jose, if you hear this, your character, he's dead. But we thought he was dead there for a second.
Yeah, he got ahead of
Our mission.
himself and he tried to do an assassination but got stuck in the dungeon, so we went in after him.
Yeah, but we were able to find him. We fought a million little lantern things, and some
None of which
Tengu and a
blew
big
up.
Oni. None of them blew up. There were 11 little lantern guys that blow up if you roll a 1 when you kill them, and nobody could roll a 1.
Yeah, it's like a 1 or a 2 and we couldn't get it.
We
We were
couldn't
like,
do it.
"Oh, this is easy. All you have to do is blow up one and it causes this chain reaction," and we couldn't get a single one to blow up. What's up, buddy? Oh, sure. What's up, kiddo?
I'm trying to fix it, but
It's
it's backwards.
it's so late, bud. You have to go to bed. You have one more day of school. Is that better? Like that?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Go to bed, okay, son? Good night, kiddo.
Nice. Tomorrow's his last day.
Yeah, both of my boys, tomorrow's their last day of school. And
Oh,
then
oh, that's cool.
yeah, and then they're just bouncing off the walls here. We're bored. But the good news that means for me, it means I get to get up early and go to work in peace. That's the nice part. Because I go into
Nice.
work as early as humanly possible so that I can get my day done and then come home. So try to get home, early too, and then take care of all my regular stuff and then get to this point where I'm painting.
Wish I could do that. I let all my staff do that. My staff get in there at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I roll in around like 8:30 or 9. I'm like, hope everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. I just can't get up.
Yeah, dude, my guys, I they would get in at 5:30 if I let them. I said you can't. I'm
Dang.
like the earliest anyone can be in here is 6 a.m. So they're like, fine, 6 a.m. So they get in
That's
at
cool of you to
6.
let them come in early, though.
Yeah. Well, they're like a lot of them are like ex painters. So when you work a job like that, you're usually on the job at like 5:30, 6 a.m. So that's
That's
the hours
hilarious.
they like to work. But yeah,
That's
so
cool.
my kids will be home, which is cool. And then when my wife goes back to when her classes start up, there's usually a week between uh, when she goes back and when my kids start. So I usually take that week off work and we do Camp Daddy for like a whole week, which is dope as shit, basically. I take a week off work and I just take them to amusement parks every day and just get them as
Dang.
tired as I can get them.
That's funny.
But they like that.
That's cool. I'll bet they love that.
Hmm. I need to do shirts this year. I keep saying we're going to do shirts and I never. Speaking of which, I still need to get the Kingdom Cup for this year. I have to do that.
Oh,
I got to do that quick. It's already June.
it's coming up.
Yeah. It usually takes me a couple weeks to find the cup, and then I have to go get it engraved.
That's awesome.
Oof. Try to soften up that. But yeah. I am jonesing pretty bad for a game. I've only been quarantined for 3 days. I'm like, God, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, man. Well, last
Like,
week you went so hard. It was like you had a
yeah.
game like every day.
Yeah, pretty much. That was like the plan. It was like I was just gonna try to get in as many games as I could over that whole week. And then your cups are amazing. Thank you, sir. Uh, yeah, it's actually a lot of fun, honestly, is finding the right cup, like picking something unique every year and then getting it engraved. That's always
That
fun.
is cool.
I want to do more fancy stuff on her kimono. I just don't want to do that tonight. Like to. Oh, and Michael, I have not dropped those dice in the mail for you yet. It is on my to-do list. I have not really had the bandwidth during the day to break out and do that. But it is on my list of things I need to do when I test negative. That's the. And it's a good thing these things showed up, man, because I was seriously gonna just like ask Jason or somebody, hey, can you drop off some Legion minis on my front porch, and I'll just bring them in and paint. Like, it's getting desperate in here. You gotta do something.
Dang. You had everything else cleared out?
No, I still have those elves and stuff. I still have a two-face crew, but for whatever reason, man, I want to build a Legion army. It's like on my list for some reason.
I mean, they do. Cool.
Yeah, like building those armies is pretty fun. The game to me is just sort of right? It's not. I don't consider it like the greatest game ever. I don't consider it the worst game ever either. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just fun. Like I could see having fun with like our group with like Nelson and Jason because they've got a bunch of it. I know Chris has Legion stuff, and you could basically pick any game with our group, and it's like, yeah, sure, I'll just throw dice around and enjoy it.
Totally.
Let's see.
What army are you gonna do for it?
Well, I have a Hoth Rebel army, which is pretty cool, but I want to build the corresponding Hoth Empire army. So
Oh, okay, cool.
so I just have that full thing. Something Wong. What's up, Nelson? He heard us talking about Legion. But yeah, I know Nelson has. You have what? You have a Empire army. You have a clone army. Um, and then yeah, when the new stuff comes out, I'm sure we're gonna want to like put that on the table. And well, I'm gonna want to paint it. So I'm sure Nelson or somebody will pick up something like, hey, you want to paint that? Yes. But there's also this. You just have to wait for it to come in.
Oh, it's coming.
It's this game, and then yeah, did you guys see my the Warcaster stuff I painted while I was waiting? Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like resigned to okay, Warcaster, I'll do Warcaster and I'll do Legion or something, and then hopefully Bushido will come in.
That's hilarious. It's like when you order your food at a restaurant, and you're like, okay, now if I get up and go to the bathroom, I know it'll be there when I get back.
Yeah,
That's what you were doing.
it's like when you spend your money on like something that you just like, I wasn't sure if I wanted it, so I just spent $200 on it, and then the Kickstarter that you've been waiting on for like 4 years shows up. Like, damn it. Still gotta tell Bing's employee to hurry up. Yeah, dude. That Steve guy from
telling you, man, it's Bing's wife, and she's just selling his stuff from their garage on the fly.
I think she's mad because we just keep switching systems. These guys are a bad influence.
Hey, that's hilarious.
Yeah, right? There should be a pattern. There's enough area here to do something. If I wanted to. There should, I mean, and she's the boss. She should have something.
You should have something fancy.
I mean, it would be pretty easy if I wanted to just freehand a little rose here. That would be pretty easy. I guess I could do that. Oh, where'd our chat go? It disappeared. Hold on.
Go for it. Uh-oh.
There we go. Right? That would be pretty easy. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? I just have to paint this flat thing teal again or whatever. E's fine.
Go for it, man.
So I want a color that's very close to white, but is not white. And then I do have some like terrain and stuff I bought for Bushido. Do you have a transfer sheet with fish? No. I see where you're going, and I like that kind of thinking, but no, I do not. So I'm going to have to rely on bad freehand skills here. Luckily, painting a rose is pretty easy because you're just painting folds, right? You're just painting folds, and it'll look like a rose if it's the right color, and you have a little stem here. I know it looks like nothing right now. It looks like nothing. That's okay. This is where your Hawaiian shirt training comes in. Yeah, it looks like trash right now. It's okay. Put some koi. Oh, that would be way harder. I think roses you could, like, I can flub these roses. They don't have to look all that realistic.
And koi would be kind of tough.
When we get to the sumo guys and I have to freehand all their tattoos, that's the part that I'm not really looking forward to.
Those will look so cool, though.
I'm just super happy that that's in the same faction. Because those are like the two themes I would really want. Is just fan dancers and sumo wrestlers. I'll put a rose here. Okay. Then we go in with a little white. I wish I had like the mad freehand skills to do that, though. I'd put koi and palm trees and shit.
That would be dope.
That would be pretty dope. Alright, so white just to help brighten up the pattern. It just looks like splotches. Okay, not bad. So you bought some 2x2. I did. I bought one each of the different designs that they have for Bushido. And then Jake found what we're calling the Bezos mat, which is a Amazon 2x2 mat. It's actually a decent mat.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Alright, let's keep going. So I guess now her whole deal is roses all over her deal here. Yep. Pull out your inner Angel Heraldez. I don't think he does all that much freehand, does he? Most of the stuff he does is like painting crazy detail with his airbrush. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, now it's time to... Let's get I need a reasonably bright green for this. To do this. And yeah, this whole thing might fail, but I don't care. Where's my good green? That's a good green. Do I have a better green? Maybe. I swear I had a better green. We could do this. I could use this orc skin. It may not be bright enough. Let's just see. It's going to be interesting because it's on like a teal background. So I don't even know if you're going to see the stem parts of the rose, but let's try it. And it looks like that's going to be a hard no. You really can't see that at all. That sucks. Actually, it's not the end of the world. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Because once in fact, let's do a little sample. Actually, that looks kind of, I know it looks like shit on camera, but it honestly doesn't look too bad.
Okay.
There we go. Let's try this red. Okay. Right? Just think of that stupid Seal song in your head. Okay. I don't know what you guys can make out on camera or not.
You can see shapes starting to form.
You can see the... Right, so now it's... hopefully you're seeing some of the rows. So now it looks like more like a... Right? More like a traditional kimono with all
Yeah,
the
totally. No, that
patterns and
looks.
stuff
Yeah,
on
that
it.
looks great. Yeah, totally. It looks good, man.
So she'll have the actual like rose patterns on her. Right. And then some more green. It took the hardest part of this was talking myself out of doing the regular Wu-Tang yellow and black I do. Because I always end up doing a yellow and black theme for every game I play.
That's funny.
It's like Matt.
It's a cool looking scheme, man.
Right? Matt does red and black, and I do yellow and black usually. But I will still use my Wu-Tang dice for this game because that's cool.
The Wu-Tang dice are awesome.
Yeah, Michael had those made for me.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Oops. I guess I got lazy here on the back. I did not do as much patterning back here. Oops. But yeah, now uh, it does look like she's got like little roses.
Oh yeah. No, I think that worked well. I think that was a good call.
As long as it, right, when you're standing back, you're like, oh, cool, she has this like rose kimono on. I think on camera, you're not really picking up the stems of the roses. The roses seem to be coming in okay. Wu-Tang forever. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to use a paint so thick that you could see it like standing on the cloth. That would be terrible. If that makes sense, right? If I were to go in with like a really thick solid paint, it would look painted on. That doesn't look too bad. Let's do another rose right here. All right. Just let that dry for a second. Cool. I need. Burp, burp. So you're gonna be oh, this weekend is Magic, I think, at CQ.
Okay.
So if they're gonna do gaming, may end up going to Bing's place, I think. And I'll let you know
Oh, nice.
if I'm around. Hopefully, please. Stupid COVID. It's not like I have. Come on now. I don't have the symptoms. Just give me the damn negative test already.
That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I said, I'm just grateful that I don't have symptoms. Hey, what's up, Placebo
Right.
Pete?
No, I mean that's way better. Placebo
What's up,
Pete!
Maine?
Kevin, my boy.
He wants
My
to.
incredible
He,
boy.
he wants to know what all this Bushido is about. That's right.
Oh,
We're
Kevin,
paying
I
Bushido.
were being very hush hush about Bushido because I didn't want Kev to put up the Octung sign.
Come on, Kevin. This is what we've been dreaming about, man. Asian things hitting each other on a 2x2 board. That was the like that was the game genre we've been waiting for.
The
Okay. She's looking pretty good. She has this she actually has a rose choker too right here. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
nice. The roses were a good theme. But yeah, Kev, I picked up the Relic Knights. Oh,
Yep.
Kevin, I have some
Yep.
stuff for you too.
Yep.
Okay.
Cuz I almost I did for at first I didn't remember if we gave that to you or not, but I just kept checking anywhere. You're buried under
Yeah, and it's a
plastic.
good thing you did.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
no,
all
it's a
kind of
good thing
buried under
because
plastic.
I was like, yeah, you totally gave it to him. That turned out. Lie detector determined that was not true.
That's cool, man.
And buried under plastic for sure.
Yeah. I mean, who in this chat is not buried under plastic? Right? I mean, I can say with confidence that 80% of the minis in this room are painted, but I'm still buried in unpainted stuff. More anime TJ. Right? Still buried under all that. Even after having an aggressive painting schedule.
Yeah, man. Oh, and then like me today, I was like, I'll knock out a whole faction of this, and then I just paint one dude for 10 hours. But
Well, that's cool too, though,
he's
because
looking hot. He's
yeah,
looking
you're like
good.
enjoying it. That's all that matters.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I loved it. I totally was in the zone. Just lost track of time. It felt good.
Yeah, like I was painting all that Warcaster stuff, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I was enjoying that or not. It looks cool,
Hey.
but
It
I don't.
does look cool. I like the scheme that you did for it.
Yeah, I was going for like a stormtrooper here. Let's look at some. Let's look at some magnet boys. I'll show you the right. They're all kind of paladin master chief looking. boys, and then uh, you got this like cool speeder thing. This is my favorite thing though, is just being able to do that and be like, okay, I don't want to deal with that crap, and just magnetize that. And this weapon is magnetized, and this boy just flies around like this. I still don't have. I need another case or something for this stuff. Oh,
You have your Battlefield case coming, right?
yeah, but I mean these are like metal. I'm afraid like the kind of magnets I would need for this are seem like, well, I don't know. Bing carries his that way. Let's look at this boy, right?
Battle.
Right. So here's the jack, the second jack, and he has. Oh, whoops. So he has like the metal. He has the magnetized weapons and whatnot, and like the shoulder weapon, and the heads are magnetized.
Damn.
And then here's
Magnetizing fiend.
yeah, here's the annoying thing, right? So here's the like gate launcher thing. So he has two shoulder mounts like that. Oh, that one just popped up. But I had to like ambi magnetize them so you could swap the shoulder. Oh, this one's not ambi magnetized. You could tell. I guess I got lazy on that one. But yeah, and I'm like, I don't even know if how I really feel about this game. I just like, well, let's just buy more of it and paint it. So it's all good.
And magnetize it. That's the
And magnetize
craziest
the
thing.
shit out of
That's
it.
like 30 hours of magnetizing work.
That's what I did 2 days ago. Was like, oh crap, I got COVID. Well, let's just magnetize all this trash. Okay. That's what happens when you don't get your Bushido minis. See? That's GCT's fault. They drove me to doing that while I was waiting on these.
That's rough, man.
It's rough. It's Look at this, Kevin. Did you look at Satsuko, man? That's dope. That's dope. Look at this lady here. She has a. She's okay. She's not as fancy as the other ladies thing. And I'll show you the. Oh, and then the old lady. She'll be cool. They're better than Best Marines.
Nice.
Where? Let me show you the other ones that. So I haven't painted any of the dudes yet. Oh, it's actually not that. Other than those, it's not much more. But yeah, like I have a couple of just like thug guys. Whoa, sorry for the glare. And then this guy is my favorite dude, and I don't know. He shares a keyword with them, so you could still take him in theme. But he's just this fat dude wearing a tiger hat. This dude, I think he's one piece. Is he one piece? No, he has, but yeah, he's just, check it out. He's just this like fat dude. Well, I know you can't see it, sorry. He's just a fat dude wearing a tiger hat. That guy's awesome.
That's bad. Yeah, man. Bushido has cool stuff in it.
Yeah, it has a lot of cool sculpts and whatnot. I guess, yeah. I guess I should finish her since she's the non fancy one. she can have the boring peasant pants.
Yes.
But yeah, now I gotta order more because I want the Buddha guy. I need that little Buddha statue. And I mean, it's either that or I buy like a small crew for a different faction. Like I buy some pirates or something. So
I
if
mean,
so, I can like show somebody
pirates are
the
pretty
game.
cool.
Yeah, pirates are really cool. My wife taught me that these kind of pants are called capris. I thought they were just high water pants, is what I knew them as. But she called them capris. That's the useless stuff
Huh.
that you learn. That's a
Like a
whole separate.
caprese sandwich.
Like a caprese salad, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What? What about Shiho? They look like Kurosawa grass hat. It's true, Shiho are cool, but we got two guys rocking Shiho, right? Matt and Jake are both
Yep.
collecting Shiho. GCT will beat Steve, probably. Probably. You got a Buddha statue? Nice. Do you guys remember that big Krampus statue I gave away when we
Yeah.
had Krampus knocked at my place?
That was so cool.
That was pretty dope. That was good times.
I forget who got it. Did Phil get it?
I think Mark has it.
Oh, okay, nice.
Because he mentioned it to me once. He's like, yeah, I still have that giant Krampus statue. I was like, oh, cool.
That thing was so cool.
So she's got a whip, and the tiger dude has a whip too. And he doesn't, for hiring purposes, it's just so that you could hire him into crews that normally don't allow ranged weapons, because a whip is considered a ranged weapon in this game. Because it has reach, and it causes fear when you get hit by it. I guess one of us needs to take a trip to UK and fill up luggage. I don't know, Michael. It does sound
Yeah,
like a
total.
good. It does sound like a good mission. And playing some tournament while you're over there. Dude, what would you play
Ship.
if you went over to Europe? What tournament would you want to play in? I mean,
Of
obviously,
any game?
yeah, right? Because there are bigger. There's certain games that are bigger in Europe that you could get a game for, or get into a big
It's
tournament
true.
for.
That's true. I mean, these days, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I always wanted to play in one of their like giant, like 1,000-person Blood Bowl tournaments.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Uh, also, these days I would want to play. I'd want to go play. I'd play in some Batman over there. Although it sounds like our Batman scene might actually be bigger than theirs, which is kind of sad too.
How many
Let's
people in
see.
the LVO tournament you played in?
For Batman, it was like
Yeah.
18 or 19, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, night models considered that a pretty big turnout. So, I, yeah. Let's see. When's? Oh, I got the awesome statue. That's true. I do have that Witcher statue to paint. True. And Two-Face.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Did you see that, Jake? The Witcher thing that Michael brought me?
Um, no,
Let me show you.
no.
It's right here. He's cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see it.
Oh shit. Wait. It's buried under deep cut mats. Here we go. There's just like a pile of deep cut mats behind me. All right. Here's the packaging. Oh, I can't fit it. Too big. Hold on. But I can pull the mini out, shall we? So yeah, this is like a Witcher. This is from a video game Kickstarter, right, Michael? What you're telling me? And so this is the Geralt fighting a Tengu,
Well, that's badass.
right? You can see the scale. It's I want to say it's like a 75 millimeter scale, or close to that.
Oh, cool. Oh, was that from the Witcher? They did like a Japanese theme Witcher, like if it had taken place in like a like a Japan style play. I mean, it takes place in a fantasy world, but but
Yeah.
that is super cool. I
Well, yeah,
love
it's
that.
got to be because it's got his right. He's got the katana and the wakizashi, and then he's fighting a Tengu. Oh, it's a comic book Kickstarter.
That's so
Gotcha.
cool.
Yeah, this thing's awesome.
That's yeah.
So that's gonna be just one of those projects that I work on real slow, and just slowly paint that one up to like a really high standard. But that's super cool. Yeah, still plenty of stuff back here to paint, but that is one of the things.
Yeah, man, you should paint that up. That is super cool.
I don't think there's a whole lot for her to. Oh, I screwed that up. Yeah, she's kind of the. I mean, she's technically not part of the theme, but she has enough keywords to match, so I can take her. But I figured I might as well just paint her in the same theme anyway. Make sure to enjoy it. I was thinking about getting you a paint vortex. Oh, that would have been cool too. But no, the Witcher thing that thing's gonna be super fun to paint. So don't even sweat it. That'll be fun.
That Witcher thing is amazing.
Dang. I don't know. I think I know this. I like hardly did shit to her, but she's not. That's kind of the point. She's just not. There's not much to do there. So who do we got? We also have Saki. And you guys know I'm a big fan of Saki. But yeah, this will be. Yeah, don't sweat it, Michael. I will definitely enjoy painting that. Whoa. I'll probably my son will probably ask if I can display it in his room. That's probably what we'll end up doing, because if it's a display type mini, he usually likes to keep those.
Cool.
I worked up the umbrella a little bit, but I'll fix that. I'll fix it. It's easy. Yeah, hopefully I am jonesing to get some games in, so hopefully can clear past this and get back to getting that game. Still lots of Wrath of Kings to play.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped to play some more of that. It's a great game.
So
But the Shadows and Brimstone was really fun too. That was silly.
yeah, that's just a fun
The
game to
best
break
part
out.
was when yeah, the best part was when we were doing the village stuff afterwards.
The
Gambling.
casino.
Oh my god, that was so funny. That was hilarious. You just always got to go big.
We just like turned the other characters into gambling addicts. Now I gotta figure out how I want to do these sort of the stockings. Could just do them like a gray. That's kind of boring. I could maybe do black and do maybe do rose theme on stockings. That might be kind of cool. Oh, I bent
That'd be
that with
cool.
my finger. Oops. Sorry, what was that, Jake?
No, that I was saying that I think that would be a cool idea to include, more of that like rose, the flowers on more of the ladies,
The ladies.
on all the ladies. Gotta be the lady man.
This is another one of those playstyles where they're designed to kind of mess you up and keep you out away from hitting them, but once you do get in to hit them, they're probably pretty soft. Which faction's the Oni faction?
Oh, what are they called? It's like Shadow Clan or something. Something with
I
Shadow,
think
right?
Savage Wave or
Or I'm
something.
Savage Wave. That's it. That's it.
That would be pretty fun to run too.
Yeah.
Savage Wave is Oni. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Those do look really, really cool.
But I think if you go like pure Oni, You run like a really low model count, but your dudes are like indestructible.
Yeah, that would be fun. I mean, low model count. I like.
Yeah, be like ogres.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Be like ogres, be like, I don't know, just get to spend more time painting each individual thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have a few big ting. Alright, I've got this guy in a pretty happy place, and it's
Yeah.
just about 11. So I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna stop
We're
painting
gonna call it.
for tonight. Otherwise, well, I'm at least gonna stop painting. But if you're gonna hang out, I'll just chill on the chat.
Yeah, I'll be on for
Let
just
me
a little bit longer. I just want to get her to a decent stopping point.
totally. Here, I'll put a picture of my progress up in the Discord.
Nice.
I think
Not
Kev's
gonna
looking at
lie, model
Bushido.
scopes from Cult of Ure, don't really like them. They look too spindly. No, I feel that. Like certain sculpts are pretty spindly. Even some of these, even that one lady from this range is a little on the spindly side, plus she wants to stand on a tiptoe, which is kind of a pet peeve of mine with like uh, position choices on some of the sculpts. But I remember that was all the rage at one point, was everybody wanted to be on their tiptoe for some reason.
This is an odd sculpting choice.
Right? All the like, I remember all the Guild Ball models that from the first season. Oh, Kevin likes Temple of Rokan and Young Pirates. You can't go wrong, Kevin.
Oh,
Can't go wrong, Kevin. They're all good. They're all good. That's all you need to know. You pretty much can't go
dang.
wrong. Just pick
The
what looks cool.
Oxenstein is not involved. Whenever I'm about to spend a bunch of money on a game, Kev always says he's going to put up the Oxenstein. But it is not involved tonight. You should have seen the
What's the
stream, Kevin,
octave
where we
sign?
were. The Achtung, like
Oh,
German for
Achtung. Okay.
warning.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
symbol for me. I was like, whoa, what does
The
the
octave
octave
sign
sound?
is a symbol of the
Is it
symbol
like the
of
bat
octave,
symbol?
just buying stuff. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually.
We need
All right,
somebody to get hype
work in
over a
progress
game.
shot up.
And then they just put out the octave sign. Oh shit, there's a new miniature game? That's my superpower, but it's very easy to use it against me. I just get super hype over games.
Totally. Does sound like octave sign. That's funny.
They have to get Commissioner Jake to put the sign out. Turn on the signal. It's come to this. You have to go up on the roof and turn the signal on.
Oh my god, that's good. Yeah, that panda. Oh, Kev sent me a picture of the panda. Kev, yeah, dude, the panda. The panda is hot. Yeah, dude. I found that's the other project I have to work on is I have a ton of terrain for the game. That I bought. What did I buy this for? Malifaux back in the day? I don't know.
Maybe.
Or Ronin. I got it for Ronin when
yeah,
remember
yeah.
I won like a fraction box of Ronin from Osprey Games. And like that game looked super cool, but it was like historical. I like this better because I like the fantasy element.
Yeah, we played some Ronin. It was
But
pretty fun.
it was fun. Yeah, you had like the monks,
Yeah.
the Wu-Tang monks,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
and then I had just
Tengu.
the basic samurai guys.
Yeah, it's a whole faction of Tengu. Yeah. Now the hype is coming through the screen into the chat. Oh no. Don't let it happen again.
Yeah, Kev, you got to go back and watch. Actually, it's even more hilarious to go back and watch the stream where we were just shopping on air because my voice isn't on the stream, so Octave just sounds like a crazy person, like convincing himself to buy into this game, having a full-on conversation with somebody who's not there.
It's even funnier too because I stop painting entirely. I stopped painting entirely to go shopping, and I'm just talking to myself. Oh, like, dude, that's so cool. I gotta buy this, and I'm like putting like every mini in the range in my shopping cart. Like,
Well, my
okay,
favorite is when you're just narrating it, and then after a while you like put your screen up. Like, you can see what was going on, but the best is when you're just narrating it. You're like, oh yeah, add to cart, add to cart. Oh man, funny stuff.
oh, I screwed up. Ah. Who's collecting Tengu? Bing? I think Bing. Yeah.
Somebody is collecting Tengu. I mean, we
Uh,
can have multiple Tengu.
Dissension faction? I don't even know what's in that faction. Is that the Void Monks?
I think Tengu is the descension,
Okay, so
right?
that is Tengu. Get Cruz.
Yeah, let's see. Octave, you should just email GCT again and be like, hey, we want to add more to the order that you fucked us on.
Yeah, you forgot the whole Chiho clan.
Forgot Shield Clan, so we're getting more. Oh, Kev says the Tengu are too hard to resist.
Oh man.
Then that means I'm going pandas. Or Ocean Man, but I can't play Ocean Man in every game. Like, how many crustaceans can I paint?
Too many fish people.
Honestly, the most attractive thing about the Jung Pirates is their pink boxes. I just really like that.
how does this game have only cool factions? I like
I
that
know, dude.
our the most vanilla is just the regular samurai faction. But I was saying, like, man, if your other game had a samurai faction, you would lose your shit. Like, oh my god, samurai
Oh yeah,
faction. But in this game, they're like, oh, that's just the vanilla dudes. Nah, they're all right.
yeah.
Although I do think they're super cool too.
Oh, I think that they're so dope. I needed like they're really good samurai minis. I just love samurais, and I needed some kind of samurai.
Yeah, you gotta have the Samurai Showdown faction because I love that video game. And they're in the starter that Sean has, so I played that faction when we were trying out the game. And samurais are hard as shit to put down.
Nice.
There we go. The samurai faction has a dragon. It is true.
It is true.
I really need to get now I'm like super kicking myself because I was gonna get the Buddha for this faction, but for
Is
whatever
the
reason I
Buddha
dropped him.
is the Buddha a character, or is it like one of their special terrain pieces?
It's like it's kind of like a totem, I think. Like
Oh,
I think it's there as like just for support mainly. If I recall, it seems like that thing is in there to like help you gain key. And these
okay.
ladies like to do all their fancy key feats, so it would make sense to want to have that on the team.
That makes sense. That does make sense. Man, I can't believe how hard they fucked me.
Yeah. What the hell?
Just completely left out the Shio.
Yeah, and like I said, it's on the packing list, but there is nothing in there.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a
The
bummer, but
the cards are
I
on
mean
the
they'll make it right.
yeah. That one dude in
They'll
his
make it
garage.
right. Either that or they'll just be like, here's your money back. And I'll be sad.
Be like, I don't want money. I
I
sent
don't
the
want
money because I
money.
didn't
I
want
wanted
it.
to turn money. Yeah, I wanted to turn it into minis. Money is no good to me unless it becomes minis.
I have a feet fetish? Yes, I do. That's funny. That is correct, Kevin. I do like my key feets. Should also point out that many of these ladies are not wearing shoes, and and if they are, they're all open toed. Like this lady, you could just see her feet. Her toes are just chilling out there like that. Oh man, I'm so close. So, by tomorrow night, if I am negativo, these ladies will be ready. They will be ready. They'll be ready to roll. Be playing
That's
against
awesome, man.
Matt here with his already overpowered crap that he found because he researches it. Oh, that's overpowered. Oh yeah. I'm just kidding,
Yeah,
Matt.
you guys are good at figuring out the game. I just get stuff to load.
Yeah, like this is. I knew this was the faction I wanted to play, just because it had the stuff I wanted to paint. Dang, how come I'm not? There we go.
Oh, the bear.
Bear Clan.
Yeah, the bear. And cool looking, but I really like what's your friend? Michal? Is that how he says it?
Who? What?
The guy on the Facebook. The
Oh,
guy
Michael.
moved away who saved his life. Michael. He pronounces it Michael?
Yeah,
Okay, I think it was. I don't know why. I thought it was French.
it's Polish. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Very cool. But yeah, his Minamoto clan looked awesome. They're wearing the white with red trim.
Yep.
Um,
The
yeah,
Poland colors. That's so funny.
the pole. Yeah, that's
He's
great.
he does Michael. Yeah, Michael's the Polish paladin, dude. That's he. Uh, he likes to rock that theme.
That is. They look fantastic. Like that guy is a brilliant painter.
Yeah, those things look. They those things do look awesome.
Yeah, really dig his stuff. Um, and he's somewhat nearby. You said he lives like in the
Well,
valley or something?
no. He lives up. He lives in Northern California. He lives in Bay Area. So
Oh fuck.
so he flies down here for so when we do have our our first Bushido event, if I give him enough runway, maybe he makes it down here for that. That might be kind of cool.
Dang, that'd be cool. That'd be. All right, Kev is messaging me. All right, Kev, let's put it in order.
Are you putting in order? If you're doing, can you
I'm
throw a
thinking
Buddha
about
in
it.
for me? If you are, or
Thinking
well,
about it. I don't.
actually, no, I don't know. Do I really need the Buddha?
No, I should wait. I should wait. Get the
Get your
go and
stuff
paint
in
that
first.
up. Yeah. Although
What would you order if you ordered?
I
I'll play
I
advocate for a second.
probably I would have. That's a good question. I might get a Rokon warband and the panda.
Ooh, Rokon. Damn. Oh, that's tough,
It's
dude.
pretty cool. I know. Oh, and I want this guy doing this sick fire kick. Oh, this chick. Oh my God, Hotaru. This is such a cool mini.
Wait, am I gonna have to? I'm gonna have to stop painting and pull up the thing again. He's totally
Oh
swinging
my
down.
God, they have a silverback ape too. They have a silverback ape.
Uh-oh. Yeah, if Kevin is that hype, you might have to just piggyback on. If he can't handle it, he's gonna order something. I don't know.
Oh my God, I need to stop game. Last month was a big month for me. That was a big month, and
Yeah,
we're in a
that
new
was.
month now. We are in a new month.
That is true, dude. I'm
I spent
like,
I spent an obscene amount on games.
I'm. I mean, yes, but you're getting good. You're getting good value from them. I say,
Oh, totally. Yeah. No, they're all good
right?
stuff. Oh yeah, man. It's
It,
fun to cruise down and through.
yeah, it's stuff that we play, and we're gonna, So you're not like having to try to start a new thing or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, sake's pretty dope. Damn, we're close, man. I only have a few more of these to
There's
do. They're so close. They're all.
there's no way I can there's oh my god, I have to get the silverback gorilla. That's so and Master Poe, he's just such a happy chubby boy.
There's a guy named Master Poe.
Yeah.
That's pretty important.
This faction has all the animals. There's a dude riding on a giant ox. Oh shit. Let's just see what happens when I add it to our
Are you just like putting it in the cart and looking at it?
yeah. Oh, some of their themed warbands are not in stock.
Oh
Let's see.
no.
Yeah. I hate it that it doesn't that it shows me like a little teeny tiny picture of everybody in the themed warband and not like a large picture that actually lets me know what that is. This one comes with some
It's
fishmen. It comes with the dude riding the ox.
it's because the dude in the garage, he just kinda wants to sell it to you. Like he wants to make the money, but he's not sure he wants to sit in there casting. And his wife's still yelling at him and shit. Take a picture of the minis together. And he just won't do it. Tell me what to do.
That's hilarious.
He's just mad.
He's super angry and British. He doesn't even like Japanese stuff.
I swear to God, if I have to cast another Shiho clan, see, it's all he's. He doesn't like Shiho clan. We found out.
I mean, this isn't even real money. This is euros
Yeah,
and
it's not
pounds.
like it counts. I just don't understand why they sent me stuff and didn't even bother to tell me like, oh look, no Shiho stuff in there.
Yeah, they like legitimately didn't know that they messed up. Dang, they just have a bipedal fox wielding a katana?
Oh, cool.
That's
So they just have a Kitsune guy.
yeah, that's super cool. This themed warband is pretty dope. It comes with a ton of stuff. But it's 76 pounds and nobody knows how many US dollars.
Oops. Wait. Did I do that right? Dang. All right. We are. I think we're just about getting to the point where I can rest and get these ready for tomorrow. Come on, negative. Yeah. At least what's cool is this palette they're all pretty closely in theme now. All the palette's tight.
Nice, man.
Saki needs
Maybe I'll wait and see if CQ. Maybe I'll wait and see if CQ can get Bushido in stock before I get this stuff.
before you get second faction.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks like we're
that's probably the play.
okay. Well, I'm at a pretty good point now, so I think I'm gonna call it because I gotta get up for. Actually, I mean, I just have to get up to get my kids ready for school because I'm stuck here at home anyway. Just take a couple meetings at home, and I get to paint during meetings again. Woo! The good old days.
Nice.
All right. Well, all right, people. Don't stay up too late looking at Bushido. Just kidding. Look at all the Bushido. Buy more Bushido. Oh, yeah.
Good chat, man.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good seeing you. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.
All right. See ya.